Well, as Melbourne's lockdown lifted, one couple didn't want to wait a moment longer to tie the knot. Amanda and Keith saying I do at 11:59 p.m. on Thursday. Celebrant Emily Hall had the honour and joins me live now. Emily, tell me about Amanda and Keith. They didn't want to wait a moment longer to tie the knot, that big wedding late at night.
Absolutely. The 21st of October, 21 years ago, was the first date they had. So that was a special date for them. And they'd essentially given up on being able to have their wedding on the 21st of October because of the COVID restrictions. So when Dan Andrews announced on Sunday that we were opening at 23:59 on the 21st, she got on the phone to me and said, "Can I get married in a minute?"
So I've sat through some fairly long ceremonies, and I'm sure you probably have too. How exactly can you marry someone in 60 seconds?
Look, it's not my usual approach to a ceremony, that's for sure, but it can actually be done. So the legal component of a ceremony is the celebrant has to say a few words, which takes about 30 seconds, and the couple have to say their legal vows. So that is only 2 lines. I had pre-sent the vows to them so they could practice during the week to make sure that they both had 15 seconds each to get their vows in, and we managed to get it done.
Short and sweet, just the way I like it. Now tell me, how do you believe the pandemic has changed the way people celebrate their nuptials?
The pandemic's been a game changer, and it will be in the industry moving forward for a long time. It's really allowed couples to explore what's important to them and what they want for their day. And so when I got the phone call on Sunday to say we want to get married in a minute, I wasn't overly shocked, to be honest. My first thought was, hang on, I need to ensure we can do this in a way that's compliant. But I wasn't really shocked because couples just want to be married and they want to do it in a way that's reflective of them, reflective of their personalities and their relationship. And that's the beauty of marriages these days. Once we've done the legal component, which is 1 minute, the rest we can do in a manner in which they want to do, which is the fun part for me as being a celebrant.
Do you think that as crowd capacities increase, that people will still stick to, I guess, these smaller, more intimate ceremonies and receptions, or do you think that people might start to sort of blow out again with the big weddings?
Combination of both. I've got a lot of couples that have elected to do a smaller wedding now. They just want to be married, and then they're going to do their big party at the 12-month mark or another point down the road when they can have their interstate, international guests with them. And then I've got other couples that have decided, no, we want to do it all in one go, so they've delayed. And I've got one couple that have rescheduled 7 times. They've just been unlucky the last couple of years. And another couple that have pushed out to another 2 years. So by the time they get married, they will have waited 2.5 years. So that's going to be a huge celebration when we finally get them married.
Rescheduling 7 times. I know I've got a wedding I'm bridesmaid for, rescheduled 3 times, and that's been stressful enough for the bridal party. How's it been for you dealing with these couples as they go through what can be quite a difficult time?
Look, celebrants and I think everyone in the wedding industry, we get really emotionally invested in our couples, particularly celebrants, because we need to get up and tell their story. So to be able to do that authentically, we really get to know our couples. So when those emails and those phone calls come through to say they're rescheduling, it's really hard because we're part of their journey, and we want to make it happen for them just as they want to be married. So it has been tough. It's been tough not being able to work, but it's also been tough because we've been supporting our couples emotionally through the journey. And it's a huge celebration when we can finally get them married.